Welcome to the fish tank.
Hey everybody, Fishman here, and welcome to another video. This guy has had cameos in a large number of videos. Actually, he could be pretty much in every video I do. He will come down anytime I'm sitting down or actually doing any kind of work in the fish room, and he'll come and stick his nose in whatever's going on, see what's going on, and of course, get his requisite petting. But there's an aspect to his personality which I haven't really shown you guys yet, and I thought it was high time that you saw the other side of Derpy Boy. This is actually not his real name. His real family name is Knox because he's a black cat. But my daughter nicknamed him Derpy Boy pretty much from his kitten days because he has this habit of sticking his head in any stream of water because he likes water. And I'll leave the rest of that to your imagination. As he's grown up, he has retained his fascination for water. I mean, it's just crazy. I mean, this here is just typical cat behavior because, you know, cats like to get in anything and see what's going on and see what trouble they can get into. And he'll jump in any aquarium and he'll do, well, typical cat stuff. But if there is water involved, I mean, if there's water splashing or even just the sound of water somewhere, he'll come running. He has to see what's going on whenever there's water. And this is a typical example here. This is the drain pipe for all my auto water changes. This is where all the water goes down, and whenever I do a water change, this thing has the sound of water, and it just drives him crazy. He has to get in here and dig at it and get it out and see what's going on with the water. As you can tell by the amount of water that's on this floor, he's done this several times. I'll put the pipe back in its hole. He'll dig it out, and he'll have his play in the water. And the thing about it is, it's not just in the fish room. He'll sit in a sink like this, and he'll sit here for 10-15 minutes just having water pour on him, and he'll drink a little bit, he'll splash a little bit, and it's just, I've never had a cat do this. I mean, I've had cats that would, take their paw and, splash in a little bit of water, and then, just have a little bit of a tap at it and maybe lick a little bit out of it, but this guy just has to get into it. We have one of those auto fill-up things for dogs. We have 2 dogs, and whenever we fill it up and we turn it upside down, there's a jug on top of it, and it starts to do that gurgling sound and dripping. He gets into it. He splashes around it for a good 5-10 minutes, getting water everywhere until, well, either he gets bored or something else distracts him. And like I said, this goes on all the time. He will actually meow for you to turn a tap on so that he can play in the water. It's just bizarre. And this is kind of another, like a typical example. This is actually more recent now. I'm setting up the 3rd tank in the top row of the recycle rack, and I'm just using some tank water just to get everything up and running faster. And so I pull off the hose that normally goes to the drain, and he decided, it's water. So he'll get in there, he'll splash in it, he'll stick his head in it. Like I said, he just can't resist. And then I could have made this video like an hour long easily with all the stuff he does, but I think this gets the point across. The other thing I wanted to say before I forget, by the way, I had to turn that off because the bucket was filling up. I want to wish everyone a very, very Merry Christmas. And thank you ever so much for all your support through the year. And I also want to wish you guys a Happy New Year and the best of wishes for the year to come. And hopefully, we can continue, and I'll show you some interesting things, and we will continue to share comments and stuff. I mean, I really do appreciate all that. It is what I actually really like the most about doing these videos. So I'm going to show you just a couple more little clips of him, and also want to let everyone know, especially the Patreon people, I am doing one more video on Friday. I'm going to do a little bit of a build for it. It's going to be a small version of the Matin filter, and I want to do a draw for that. So you guys will be in for that. But the other thing I want to do for Friday's video, because a number of people have been asking me, is I am going to do an update on the marine tank. That's been a little overdue, and well, it has matured enough now that I think I can actually give you guys some comments on what I think of it, and so that's going to be set up for Friday as well. As you can tell, he had to have me move the chair closer to the tank so he can actually get closer after doing this. They kept poking in there. Anyway, he's just a very interesting cat, and when he finally gets tired of doing all that, he'll curl up in any container and just watch what I do. So this is not my typical video, but if you like this style of video, please like and or subscribe, and I'll very much appreciate that. And as always, leave comments, and I will see you in the next video, and bye for now.